get a sense of what you would do. You would track the machines from the port, that's one. You would ban the importation of some of this machine if it's not used for purposes that you deem fit. Two, another thing you say is that you would ban all forms of mining. But then how do you plan to reclaim the lands?
Reclamation should be part of the contract before giving these machines or giving these concessions out in the first place. Did they do that? They didn't. So you cannot, first of all, you cannot give a piece of land out for mining if you don't have a reclamation plan associated with it. Did they do that? This government is so ridiculously incompetent, and we cannot forgive them. I am sorry, we cannot forgive them. And then when somebody goes out and protests, you have the audacity to arrest them. Hey, do you understand the people who should be arrested and put in jail is the president and all his ministers? Listen to me, because you have violated the highest rights of the human being. Who is the most important person? Who is the most important value item on earth? Who? Not the human being? And you are injecting lethal synthetic pharmaceutical into the human being. They respond because they can't take it anymore, and you arrest them. The nerve of you to arrest them. Release them immediately because you were irresponsible and incompetent. You should be in jail.
So will you join the protest for them to be released?
I
know you were there, but there's a new protest coming up where
we're going to be there. We're going to be there.
Okay.
And everybody, every Ghanaian should be there. You should be upset, as I am, as all the protesters are, and if they want to arrest all of us, we will see. This is ridiculous. You're killing us, and they're responding, and you arrest them. Are you out of your mad mind? This is so upsetting.
I see how passionate you are.
No, but listen, Fosti, do you know you had an injection of galamsey today? Have you eaten? Have you had breakfast? Tea?
Yeah, yes.
It's in the water. They're, 700% past the standard they need to have in terms of the purity of the water for them to experience even more purity before it goes into the water system.
And the Ghana Water Company even served notice that in future Ghana may be forced to import water for even domestic use because of they're now spending 3 times as much to purify water that we get in our homes.
Because the levels are 700% higher than, and these poor people living in the villages, and they're fetching from the grounds. It's all contaminated.
There are calls for our laws amended to equate illegal mining to murder.
It is murder.
Do you back those calls? Would you amend the laws if elected president?
Massa, no time. Listen, I'm president today, it's illegal to mine, period.
All forms of mining.
Let me tell you something. The problem has never been the small-scale miners, because you know what, Faustina? The small-scale miners never had the money to buy the large equipment that's decimating the forests and polluting the waters. It was never a problem. 50 years ago, they were mining, but we haven't solved the underlying problem. This is what I call systematic sociological response to the problem. The problem itself is people don't have jobs. How do you address the galamsey issue? What happened to agriculture? Listen, these bunch of useless leaders are so hopelessly useless. It's so upsetting.